The first game of the evening is now underway. We have Polyjuice on the blue team going up against Vulkeen 0 on the red team. I'm going to introduce Polyjuice, and so I think you can introduce Vulkeen 0. So here we go. We have Moji taking that Rama into the dual lane. Supporting her is Manny Pocket. Too Many Apples is going to be playing Thor, taking that to the jungle. Wolfie 2032 on the Bakasura Solo, and last but not least, Dust on the Scylla mid.
And on Vulkeen 0 on the red side, on your right side of your spectator UI, we have Haterade on Kali, Sam on Aphrodite in the solo lane, Simmer on Sylvanas, going to be the support, Howard M on Artemis as the ADC, and Dougie as Agni in the mid lane. So
we might...
Yeah, I'm sorry.
We might see an early invade.
Yeah,
because...
exactly. I was just going to say that. That's exactly what I was going for. I mean, Vulkeen 0 needs to be very, very careful. Even though they have a Thor, Bakasura, they might be the ones to invade over here.
And we see that Wolfie sort of gets aggressive, but, I mean, right now both teams are just, camping at their buffs right now, but, I mean, if Polyjuice invades and gets a buff or two, I mean, what is Kelly going to do? What is
stand there and watch as they take it. I'm surprised they're not actually going for it now. Thor and Baka early game is extremely strong, especially against Aphrodite, who is slow, has no mobility, and probably only has doves, which is only going to slightly heal her and not really be that big of a deal. And Kali is slow as well, not really going to be doing much damage either. Kali early game isn't really that great, and yet we might see the invade exactly right here. That's what they're looking for. But nice ward there by Vulkeen 0. They're expecting it. Although they expect it, what are they going to do?
This is all going to come down to execution. So Wolfie is now aggressing onto the buff right now. What is Vulkeen 0 going to do? They're just going to back up. Wolfie scales his one. Haterade is taking a lot of damage. The buff goes to Thor, and Haterade might take a spill right now. Indeed, Wolfie gets first blood.
That's unfortunate for Vulkeen 0. That's exactly what you don't want. That fed Bakasura early game. That's going to free up Bakasura to be roaming around quite a bit early in the game, especially with getting Aphrodite's blue buff. What is Aphrodite kind of like needs that blue buff early game? It's really hard to clear a wave without that blue buff. Really good invade right there. I mean, that wasn't even hard, and they really shouldn't have died. Haterade should have definitely just backed off and sacrificed the buff in that situation. You kind of know they're going to do it, so maybe, they had the ward too, so they knew it was coming. I'm surprised they even stayed.
Yeah, I mean, Callie didn't scale her jump there. If she scaled her jump, then, hang on, Bakasura might jump in, but, this lane, in the right lane, is basically lost for Team Vulkeen 0. They cannot pull this back unless they pull some magic right now.
Yeah, exactly. And we see Agni take a tower shot mid, kind of aggressive on Scylla. It's going to be kind of hard for Scylla to clear early game. She takes a little bit to get her 2 online, but nice root right there and lands the crush on Agni. Agni's sitting under half health right now. Dougie needs to be careful. Scylla can do quite a bit of damage, but we're seeing Bakasura and Thor now going for their speed buff. Both level 3, getting close to level 4. They both just hit level 4 with that speed buff too. Bakasura is going to hit 5 very fast and will destroy Aphrodite and Kali for that matter if they're both in lane, and he hits level 5.
Right. We've been talking a lot about the soloing, but I wanna move our attention to the dual lane. We have Rama and Sobek going up against Sylvanas and Artemis. Sylvanas and Artemis gonna easily get out cleared because Rama's wave clear is ridiculous, but at the same time, I mean, Sylvanas does have alright wave clear, but if Rama clears the wave first, we might see an engagement right now. Manny Pocket is just gonna go in and go for the pluck. And see, as you can see right here, Manny Pocket gets the pluck on Simmer, but Sylvanas is just really tanky right now, and Sylvanas is gonna run somewhere, but
yeah, they're getting good poke on him, and if he had landed that pull, that might have been a death. Sobek, we're going to see Manny Pocket have the dash close to being up, so might have been able to just dash out of it, but he did use that to initiate that fight, so it still would have been down a little bit. He wasn't quite under the tower, so he wouldn't have taken a tower shot, but still maybe could have gotten rooted and taken some poke too. Nice poke on Sylvanas, but that's the only bad thing about poke on Sylvanas. He's just going to use wisps and heal back up. If we look here, we see Too Many Apples, maybe looking to aggress on Agni right now. He was sitting there for a little bit. He's just really sitting there wanting to look at Agni, but he wants to get these mid camps is what he needs to do. And they're looking to get rights while Manny Pocket solos hogs lefts.
Thor is level 5. You know what that means?
Dunks
are gonna happen.
Look who's also level 5. Bakasura and Scylla.
This is looking really bad for Vulkeen 0 right now. We were talking about, hey, Manny Pocket gets the pull on Dougie. And Matty Pocket uses his ultimate dunk, is gonna hit two-player Simmer and Haterade, but I mean, Simmer is gonna go down to the Matty Pocket ultimate. Haterade makes it out with barely just a sliver of health, and that's
an early Gold Fury. Bakasura has his ult still, and if they want to come and try and fight this, he's just going to turn around and dumpster them. And, I mean, look how much damage. It's a 5-man rotation right in that Gold Fury. It is done within 7 seconds. That is a fast. They have so much damage early game. That's going to put them up 3,000 gold already, and 3,000 XP too. For 4 minutes into the game, they really need, this is exactly what we expected from them, to get that early lead, and they need to keep it up right now. If they get a pick on Agni right now, which he was looking to maybe do, that would have really secured that lead and put Agni down. Kali looking to come in here right on Thor. Too Many Apples needs to be really careful right now. He's got the bleed. Luckily, he didn't get hit by the bomb right there. He did hammer right out of that. That's the, Thor kind of hangs on to that to either secure the kill or to get out, and that's great on Too Many Apples to have that in his pocket right there. Nice play to not die right there, definitely. If you feed that Kali early game, you need to be really, really careful.
Kali is level 4!
Oh,
4 minutes in the game.
That's not what you need. Like, that is exactly what we're talking about, not having. And Aphrodite's going to get ulted on here with the Regurgitate from Bakasura, but nice kiss right there to stop him right under tower. He takes a poke. We're seeing Haterade come over here, maybe looking to rotate on Bakasura with no ult and little to no mana, although... Does Bakasura really need that much mana? No. He's just going to, hit Butcher Blades and just beat you down so fast and save his jump for an escape most times. That's exactly what he does. And when he eats that minion, he does get protections as well as lifesteal. He gets health from it. So that's, that's a great... He's just great in this lane against Aphrodite. It's really, really hard for Aphrodite to even get much farm at this point.
Right, and Kali is just like falling so far behind. This is problematic because Vulkeen 0 can't put any pressure on the map. Like we said, they have a really passive passive team composition. But if they ever fall behind, it's gonna be a long road. And right now, Too Many Apples is just gonna invade their buffs. They are getting invaded left and right, and they can't do anything about it.
Yeah, that's exactly. I mean, we're seeing some aggression here on left lane. Ram going up, maybe looking to steal his Artemis. Totally hits 2, hits the 3rd, and Moji takes down Howard M easily with the ult Ram ult. Sylvanas looking to get aggressive on Thor, going to stun and just spin to win until he takes him down, but Moji gets one last auto on him. That's a double kill for Moji. You do not want to feed Ram. Ram late game is insane, and if he's in front of you, especially as Artemis with no mobility, Ram is really, really scary with that dive right into you.
Oh, hang on in the middle lane. Dougie gets collapsed on by Dust as he finishes off with I'm a Monster.
That's unfortunate. I mean, we're seeing Polyjuice 5-0 at 6 minutes in.
And they're going to get both mid camps. Now they're just going to snowball their lead even more. If we look at the graph, 6,000 experience, 6 minutes into the game, 4,000 gold. This is a massive lead. And right now, Rama looks like he's going to be able to take down the left tower. Nope, just kidding. He's going to be able to chunk away at it. And, I mean, Howard AM isn't going to do anything. He's down 4 levels. Really scary for Artemis. Rama's just going to out-clear Artemis every single wave and look to aggress onto her. And what is Artemis going to do?
Just try and farm.
Try and farm. And then Thor dunks onto him.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's going to be really rough for Vulkeen 0 to even farm at this point. Like I said, they are a late game team, but are they even going to make it to late game? Sylvanas looking to maybe aggress on Silly here, but not a lot. The pull misses. Sylvanas is going to have to turn around. But we see Too Many Apples coming here with a spin to win. Taking out a big chunk on Sylvanas. The passive going to root Thor down. That's unfortunate. He might have got a kill. Kali looking to come in here. Haterade looking for the kill, but kind of backs off. Knows that the Scylla and the Thor are way too strong to fight at this point. 4-man rotation in the mid for Vulkeen 0 as Bakasura has taken some back camps. He wants to just keep farming up, and that's exactly what he should be doing right now.
Right, and 4-man rotation, 4-man grouping in the mid, but they're not going to make anything happen. They need to get themselves on the board. They need to stop the snowball from Polyjuice, or this game is just going to go, this game is just going to go straight. And how they're going to do that, hang on, Moji gets a kill on
while we're talking, Moji just totally destroys Artemis once again. That's just how it's kind of going to be. I mean, Artemis needs to really just sit back under tower, probably give up tier 1 tower at this point.
Hang on in the right lane, there might be a dive coming out, but Sam is just going to back up. We sort of saw a slight dive, Wolfie taking some tower shots, Too Many Apples taking some tower shots, but this Aphrodite is also getting pressured. Aphrodite is level 8, Bakasura is level 10. Aphrodite's not going to rotate for a while.
Matty Pocket's going to ult right now in the mid lane.
Yeah, Matty Pocket's going to ult Team Doogie, but Dust is going to go to I'm a monster form. This might be the first kill for Vulkeen Zero. Indeed, they're gonna get a hit rate with the ultimate is gonna kill him, but Dougie might be in some trouble. Nope, he just dashes out. The Thor dunk comes out on the Cali. Thor is chasing Dougie, and he falls. In the meantime, Bakasura takes out Sam, but trades his life for it as he takes a spill from the tower shot.
Still a decent trade. I mean, if we look at it, you know, Thor has 1 kill. He's 1-0. Rom's 3-0. Bakasura is 2-1. That's not too bad for him. But if we, you know, the XP difference at this point is 7,000, 7,500 almost. That's a huge, for under 10 minutes, that's a huge difference. They just need to keep being aggressive right now, and they're going to look to probably force a Gold Fury fight pretty soon.
Yeah, and the Gold Fury is coming up. This might be, this is going to be the turning point. Vulkeen Zero can secure themselves a Gold Fury and take a fight, and the game is even, or closer to even. But if they can't do that, then they're just going to have to turtle some more. But the good thing for Vulkeen Zero is that they're not losing any towers. And that's extremely important, because if you get pressure to the point where you lose all your towers, well,
yeah, then you have nowhere to go, and you have to sit back in base, and that's the worst thing that can happen. Then you really can't get any farm. And mid camps are up right now, looking to have Vulkeen Zero maybe go on them, but we're seeing Thor aggress right here, definitely looking for a kill. I don't think they even see Thor right there. He's going to come in right now, looking to aggress on Agni. Spin to win. Nice pluck by Matty Pocket there. Sylvanas in a really bad position right now. Sylvanas ult going up, but Rom looking to take him down. Moji with a nice ult once again, able to just pick him off from a distance, safe and sound back there. And they're going to look to aggress right on Gold Fury, exactly what they should. Take down their hog, and they're able to take it.
Right, and I mean, look at right lane. In the meantime, the Gold Fury is happening, but Wolfie is just stealing Sam's buffs left and right. This Gold Fury might be contested right now. Howard Aim comes in, but this is free. What is Cali gonna do? Too Many Apples loses a lot of his health, but Haterade is still in front. Too Many Apples goes into the air. Where is he going to dunk? He is waiting right now. Dougie gets crushed.
Man, he lands right on Artemis and Kali and just easily takes him out, spin into win. But Kali, Haterade's gonna take him down with the bleed, I think, is kind of what did it. That's unfortunate for them. I mean, you know, Thor does not want to keep going down like that. He's only died once, but he has 6 assists. I really want to see Thor get some of those kills secured. That would be, you know, really, really good for him, actually, because that's what you want. I mean, he's getting farm from that, but he could be getting a lot more farm if he's actually securing those kills. We're seeing mainly Moji get most of those kills, which is also good, but you want Thor to kind of be fed and Rom to kind of come a little bit later, because he can't necessarily rotate too much from the left lane as much as he'd like, whereas Thor can kind of be around the map a little more.
Right, I mean, giving all your kills to an 80 carry it's not that bad. It's actually really good.
That's yeah. I mean, I just want to see Thor get a few more of those, and Silly gonna get just dashed right in, and the Flame Wave going to take down Dust. Dougie, nice play right there, but he needs to be really careful with his positioning. Bakasura is aggressing on Aphrodite, but they're going to look to go right onto Dust, whose dash should be coming up here pretty soon, but Matty Pocket maybe going to grab the pull. Nice stun there by Thor, looking to aggress on him, but his dash is down now. Nice stun. Matty Pocket misses the pull, and Kali's going to go right in on Thor in the back line. Maybe going to take him down with a few hits, but he does hammer out and just walks away. Meanwhile, Matty Pocket is trying to take down Agni in the back. Nice ult by him. He turns around and Wolfie takes down Sam in the meantime. That's exactly what's going to keep happening. We keep seeing the dual lane and the solo lane just getting dominated on Vulkeen Zero. Like, they just cannot stay alive for the most part. And both their towers, I mean, Tier 1 went down and left. We're going to see Tier 1 and right go down pretty soon as well.
I mean, nobody's pushing out right now, but we see sort of a grouping in the left jungle, although the Gold Fury is down. I mean, they're still not losing any of the towers. I want to see Polyjuice start to group up and push together. Maybe dive a tower with the Thor.
Yeah, with them 10k up in XP, they need to be aggressing. They need to not let Vulkeen Zero get to that late game. And if we don't see that in the next 5 minutes, like them take at least all the Tier 1s in the next 5 minutes, they're going to be in some trouble, because Vulkeen Zero will start to come online pretty soon, no matter how bad they are, you know, getting dunked on and stuff like that. But in the meantime, Moji's going to aggress on Artemis. Sylvanas ult coming up, going to hit 2 people. Rom still just poking down Sylvanas, looking to still kind of aggress, but Matty Pocket totally getting the grab right there. Sylvanas just looking to go down, and Moji just nice auto attack right there. Still aggressing on Moji, even though he has less than half health. Artemis looking to maybe aggress back, but just has to back off, knowing that Thor could come at any time. They do have a ward on Gold Fury, so we maybe could see Thor rotate, but they're just looking to get mid camps at this point. They want to just keep getting those, keep staying up and farming XP, and that's exactly what they should be doing. Right camp's going to go down to Vulkeen Zero, and Polyjuice is going to get left camps.
So if this team, if this current pace goes on any longer, then Polyjuice isn't going to be in that much of a commanding position. In the meantime, Wolfie gets a kill on Sam. He commits his ultimate to it, dives the tower, and gets it. I want to see Wolfie push his tower off of that, but he's just going to back. But anyways, I was saying that if Polyjuice doesn't start pushing down these towers soon, then they're gonna lose their commanding lead, because Vulkeen Zero is gonna get online. Kali, Aphrodite, that is something you don't want to mess with. No. And as I say that, there is an engagement, there is a grouping in the mid, but that's gonna quickly disperse as Thor and Matty Pocket maybe heads into the jungle. I want to see this Thor go up in the air and just dunk Dougie in the face.
Yeah, because we'll probably see on the monster come out as well, right then. Yep, exactly. That's the dunk we want to see. And then if they cannot take tower, and then Matty Pocket can trade to take the tower, and they can just finish them off, take that mid tower. When that mid tower goes down, Vulkeen Zero is in a lot of trouble, because that really pushes them off the Fire Giant. And we're going to see some aggression right now. Sobek, Matty Pocket, nice pluck there on Agni. Spin to win going out, and just the crush going to take out Dougie. Matty Pocket ulting right now. Not really going to do too much, but he does take a huge chunk out of Sylvanas. Moji with the ult, just totally poking him down. The Wolfie going to finally finish it. Going to take tier 1 tower in the mid lane. Meanwhile, Kali in the back taking down Rom, but not very much at all, and has to back off with the rotation coming out. Aphrodite just in right lane, kind of jumping around, hoping, hey, I want to come to that fight, but I know I'm gonna insta die. So
we might see a die from Wolfie. Wolfie is gonna come in from the back. Howard Am is in a lot of trouble. They're gonna die. Then Matty Pocket is gonna go in. Howard Am gets erased. Her board wasn't able to save her.
This is exactly
that is crazy.
Not even, it couldn't even go. Couldn't even stun anyone. She just exploded before she was even to do anything. And that's gonna be tier 2 tower in left lane. That puts a lot of pressure on Vulkeen Zero. We see, look how many wards they have around the Fire Giant right now. They have 4 wards in right lane. They know that Polyjuice will go for that at the second they can. And in the meantime, they're gonna grab Gold Fury easily. Once again, this will be 3rd Gold Fury of the game. This is looking bad, while Sam is going to take down right tower tier 1, but not that really big of a victory. I mean, granted, it is 1 tower. It's good. It's a small victory compared to what Polyjuice is getting right now.
Right, how there might be some aggression as we see Polyjuice sort of back and Simmer sort of walk in, but it's going to disengage. Anyways, Thor is in a pretty interesting position right now. He might look to aggress on somebody. He has his dunk out. We haven't really seen that many Thor dunks. I mean, I expected him to use it every time it was off cooldown, but I mean, we just didn't see that.
Yeah, we've seen a few, but I mean, they've all been good that we've seen. They've been great. There's just been a lack of them.
Right. And, I mean, it's not that bad, because Polyjuice is in a commanding lead right now, up 10,000 gold, 15,000 experience, only 16 minutes in. The next point of contention is going to be the Fire Giant. But yeah. I feel like Polyjuice is going to want to look for a team fight before that happens.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, at least take out the Hogs. They're going to want to take out Sylvanas at this point. Kali doesn't even have Hog 3, but will by that time, I hope. Kali can get a steal, especially with her ult. She can jump in and ult and not die and maybe snag it before Polyjuice can get it. But still, even then, it's not that, not a secured thing. They can just
Moji might get caught out here. She is going to get ulted, double ulted by Simmer and Howard Am, but Moji is still full, or not, half health. She's going to get aggressed by Kali. Kali is going to chase her down, but Moji is going to turn around. The backup is here. Scylla is coming in. Howard Am is now in a lot of trouble. Here comes Matty Pocket. Howard Am dodges the root. Matty Pocket gets a plug onto Simmer. Dougie in the backline is trying to take out Moji. He's going to get the kill, but Dust takes out Simmer with the monster hits on a hitter rate. Hitter rate is forced to use his ultimate. Now in the front line, Howard Am gets exploded as Wolfie rotates. Dougie is in a lot of trouble. He just gets erased. Popped, and now 4 players down for Team Vulkeen Zero. This is looking to be a Phoenix if they choose to do it with only Aphrodite alive. But they're probably just gonna wait for the minion wave to come in, and Aphrodite
they want this. They want this Phoenix.
Yeah, they want this.
That was some great job by Dust there, landing 2 Mima monsters. And this is kind of what we talked about with Vulkeen Zero. The Sylvanas not really doing anything. We haven't seen anything come from it, and no blank on Sylvanas.
Might be in some trouble right now. Sylvanas goes down to Wolfie,
easily.
And Sam is now in a lot of trouble. He's gonna be forced to use an ult, sprints away, and he is just fine. But this is gonna be a disengagement for Polyjuice after taking a Phoenix, after winning a team fight, and now taking even more commanding lead. Fire Giant is gonna be next.
Yeah, let's talk about Wolfie being level 20 already. Now Wolfie is level 20. That farm is insane. I mean, like
What?
11k
8-1
player
and 2.
damage already, 860 XP per minute, 541 gold per minute. That's a lot of gold per minute.
8-1-2. Let's take a look at the score for a moment. Moji is 7-1-2. Wolfie is 8-1-2. So those two are pretty neck and neck. Whereas on the enemy team, Vulkeen 0 only has 5 kills.
Yeah, and I mean, look at Sobek. Matty Pocket 1, 0, and 14. 14 assists, has a kill, and hasn't even gone down. Looking to just steal Aphrodite's blue buff. I mean, that's painful, watching Aphrodite maybe lose blue buff to Sobek when there's 3-man rotation on Matty Pocket. He doesn't care. He's setting up something for Dust right here. Dust going to come in, getting no root, but the Crush doing tons of damage to Aphrodite. They're all going to turn right on Scylla, but here's Wolfie to just burn him down. Nice Aphrodite ult to keep her alive a little bit longer, but too many apples. Dumps down right on him. Kali going to go down here. Nice Matty Pocket pull, and doesn't quite finish it. Wolfie doesn't care, going to easily do it. Moji in there, not sure who to shoot on because there's no one around. Going to just shoot randomly. This is going to be Fire Giant for Polyjuice. Easily, no contest.
I mean, Sylvanas needs to get here right now. He needs to make a beeline, but I mean, Polyjuice is just burning this thing down.
He has no blink. He has Shell.
Yeah, he
Shell
needs to get that.
For that matter.
He needs to get a blink at this point. You have to go for the blink Fire Giant steals, especially when you're this far behind. That's the only way that you're going to get into the game. But with that being said, Polyjuice, 5 members on their team. With the Fire Giant buff, this is looking extremely bad for Vulkeen 0. I mean,
Polyjuice could end.
Kali at this point isn't doing much damage. Chin size, Ichabod, that's good. But the thing is, Polyjuice is so fed, so over leveled, that's not going to do much.
Well,
and now
Wolfie
Polyjuice
can easily just 1v1. Like, Wolfie can just go kill all these people, be right up in their face. Meanwhile, Scylla can just sit in the back and throw Crush out and take half their life with one Crush.
And now we're gonna see a grouping. Phoenix is not living. Matty Pocket jumps in. There might be engagement here. Sam is gonna be forced to use his ultimate here. Boar comes out. Simmer's ultimate comes out. Oh, there's 2 people dead. Takes out Sam right away. Takes out Howard. And 2 players down for Vulkeen 0. And that is also free Phoenix handle. The Thor dunk is coming into the fountain. You might not want to be diving fountains, even though you have a massively hand. Wolfie comes in with the ultimate, just choose on Dougie. Wolfie might take a fall here. Wolfie indeed takes a fall, and Haterade is going to take that kill, but 3 for 1.
A little bit greedy on Polyjuice right there. Maybe I would have liked to see him take the Phoenix, but they wanted to kill. If they had gotten at least one more person down, they probably could have just finished. But still, they took all the towers. They took 2 Phoenix. I mean, they took the right Phoenix, left Phoenix still down. There is only 1 Phoenix left for Vulkeen 0. And only 1 tower down for Polyjuice. This is looking extremely bad for Vulkeen 0. I don't think they're going to be able to come back from this.
I mean, they have to pull some magic right now. Sylvanas ult is going to be the key point. You have to protect your Kali in these fights. If she gets forced out, poked out, then...
But who's going to protect her?
Yeah, that's the problem.
Level 12
we have
Sylvanas?
Aphrodite? I mean, Aphrodite, maybe?
Kind of. I mean, Aphrodite doing decent heals here, but 1 in 5, you know, only 3 items done.
She does no damage. It's just,
she's definitely not doing
damage.
She's just there as a support. I mean, and really, that is not that great to lean on for an Aphrodite, especially 5 levels down from the majority, or from 2 of Polyjuice's players. 2 of the some of the biggest damage players, Bakasura and Scylla. If you get picked off by them at all, I mean, you get hit by them, you're insta dead. They can 100 to 0 you, especially for Sylvanas, level 12 with 2 items done. And they're really not even tanky items. I mean, it's great to have Lotus Crown on Sylvanas because of his wisps, but that's only 30 physical protection. That's it. And whereas that, I mean, that's Bakasura is going to just totally go right past that. Crush is going to destroy you, and that's exactly what we're seeing right now. Aphrodite, Sam looking in a bad position. The Regurgitate comes out. Heavy agility popped, and Aphrodite ult going out. We're just going to see Wolfie just turn around and walk away. Doesn't really want to do that. He wants to group up the rest of his team and just pick a fight here. But that kind of sucks that Wolfie's ult is down on Bakasura. That's a big player in these team fights.
And now they're gonna collapse onto the left lane. This Phoenix is weak. They're gonna be able to burn it. Artemis Ore comes out, just trying to zone, trying to do whatever they want. And now Hater is gonna be forced to use ultimate big Silver Crush, but Dust is going to go down over aggression. Their Sam is looking to take a fall as Moji gets the kill, and Thor dunks into the fountain. Well, not really into the fountain, but near there. And Howard AM is gonna retreat into the fountain. The only place they have to go right now is their fountain. Their base is just getting completely destroyed. Titan is just getting focused right now, and this time is gonna fall very soon.
Wolfie going down to Dougie in the back right there. Great plays by Dougie, and it looks like the Chaos Titan's gonna go down here. I think that was an F6. I'm not sure if it's actually done quite yet, but great plays by Polyjuice there. The first game of the night is going 30-8 in favor of Polyjuice.
Very well played by Polyjuice. Vulkeen 0 just fell way too far behind, and they collapsed under the pressure that Polyjuice put.